everyone. So today I'm super excited to be here with my friend Erin Leffler. She works for Cornerstone Home Lending and she's an awesome lender here in San Antonio. And I wanted to talk to her about what you need to get a mortgage for you first-time home buyers.
The main things that we look for when you're trying to buy a home is, of course, we're going to look at your credit. So we want to see that your credit score is high enough. Right now, we want to make sure you have a 620 if we're going to do an FHA loan or a VA loan, and then 640 for things like conventional or down payment assistance.
That's pretty low though.
Yeah, still pretty low, pretty doable. A big thing that we like people to know is, let's say you're not ready. Let's say you don't know what your credit looks like. You don't know if you can qualify. A lot of people are concerned that maybe they should just wait to apply. Maybe they should pay off everything and then apply. And that's not always the case. Something we like to tell people is go ahead and apply now. If you're not ready, we're not going to say, nope, sorry, you can't buy a home.
Right. So you're going to tell people here's the steps that you need to do to get ready.
Yep. We'll
awesome.
We'll put you on a plan on what you can do to help with your credit, your debt to income, and to kind of save up some money and know what to expect when you are ready to buy the house.
So what exactly is debt to income ratio? Lots of people don't understand how this works. So is it how much debt you have overall compared to your annual salary? How does that work?
No, so the way that we look at your debt to income ratio is we're going to look at how much you pay on all of your bills each month compared to how much you make each month. And it's just the bills that show up on your credit report. So things like your phone bill or your utility bill aren't counted in that. So it's all your debts on your credit report plus what your estimated mortgage payment is going to be, and that's how we determine your debt to income ratio.
Awesome. So, and is that your take-home pay or your gross pay?
Good question. It's actually your gross pay. So we're going to look at your income before taxes are taken out.
Cool.
So that kind of helps increase your buying power just a little bit.
Absolutely. So what kind of percentage of debt to income ratio do people generally need?
So generally, if you're going to do a government loan, so that's FHA, USDA, VA, things like that, we want to keep it at about 50% or lower.
Okay.
And then if we're going for a conventional loan, we want to keep it about 45% or lower. It all kind of factors in together. That's why it's best to get with your lender and say, hey, what do I need to do?
Yeah.
Because it kind of all gets put together with your credit, your income, your assets, everything put together. A big misconception though is people think I have to have 20% down to buy a home, and that's not the case. To buy your first home with conventional, you can put down as little as 3%, and with FHA, it's 3.5%.
That's awesome. And interest rates are still pretty good right now.
Yes. They're it kind of depends on the program you're going for, but mid threes to low fours.
That's still so cheap, you guys.
It's pretty low.
10 years ago, that would have been.
It would have been
everyone would have been buying a house.
So it's still real low.
So if you're getting ready to buy a house, do you need to spend many months paying off all of your debts? How do you go about saving up while also improving your credit score?
So the best way to kind of find out what you need to do in order to get qualified is usually to talk to the lender. A lot of people think, I want to get ready to buy a home, so I'm going to go ahead and pay off all my collections, all my debt, and that actually can hurt your credit score. When we look at your credit report, we're not going to look at your medical collections, and then some collections, if you pay them off, it's actually going to hurt your credit score. As well as if you have a credit card and you pay the balance down to zero and don't ever use it, they could close that account, and that can actually also hurt your credit score. So we like to say if you keep your current cards down to about 10% or lower, that's going to really help your credit score. And then as far as paying things off, we can kind of talk about it and see what you need to do to get qualified.
Awesome. So to people who maybe have been to one other lender and they just told them absolutely not, no way, how do you guys deal with that? Sounds like it's very individualized.
It is. So I don't tell people no. So sometimes it's, hey, we're not ready yet, but this is what we need to do. I'm not going to ever tell someone, nope, you can't buy a house, because you may not be able to buy one right now, but there are steps you can take. There's always something you can do to help you. So maybe in 3 months, 6 months, a year, depending on what your situation is, that you will be ready to buy a house.
Awesome.